Hey, you guys. I'm here. It's Desiree again. And this is kind of an exclusive just for my VIPers. And actually, it's out there with Periscope and Twitter. So if you're on Twitter, you're seeing it, and it's something that I'm doing for my VIPers. VIPers, I'm going to put together the Tumblr, I think. We'll see. Of course, I've got all the sunshine coming in because I don't have curtain over there, so oh well. So we have a whole ton of stuff that we're doing right now because I don't know if you guys are with me, but staying inside is starting to get to me. Well, not really, because I work from home. But I'm going to go ahead and assemble this tumbler. This tumbler was like $30. That's all it was. I decided to buy one somebody else had already kind of manufactured because I didn't want to put one together. And guess what? I'm putting one together. So how many of you guys have seen the cup tumblers? And my plan here is to make the cup tumbler and start doing some of this stuff with these things. But I will say this. I'm going to say I am, and I'm trying to figure out, because I got to put the tube holder on the bottom. I will say this. When you do these epoxy things, the epoxy is not something that you should take lightly and get into very lightly, because it is something that you need to have a gas mask to use and have good ventilation, that kind of stuff. So just be aware of that. So I am trying to figure out how I'm going to put these down on there. There's nuts, and I hope the cats didn't get up here, and I may be missing a screw. I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. I'm not, oh, this is a different screw. Because we look here, that is a different screw. Washers. I got 2 washers. I have a feeling I have some kitties who got into some things that they shouldn't have got into. Maybe. Let's see if we can figure out. Oh, that's just putting on this. It's not the screwing in part, people. But I'm gonna wing it. I am just gonna wing it. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put this together. So here we go. We're gonna go for it. Whoops. So here we go. I feel odd like this. How many of you guys are actually out there? Just drop me a note and let me know, or drop me some hearts. I'll see them later. But this is me putting together one of these cup turners. And yeah, the screw doesn't go in very well. It doesn't go in very well, and I'm wondering if I need to put it... I am wondering... I have a feeling this has to go the other way to come up through the bottom. Yeah, it's loud. It's loud. So, if you guys are watching, let me know. So I'm thinking this has to go in this way, maybe. Or maybe this doesn't go there. It goes this way. Yeah, that goes in that way. Always check. It's more of do as I say, not as I do, to be honest with you. And I'm wondering why they gave me that. Because this would be better if it had a thing on it. Because, oh my gosh, this is going to be a pain to do. See if I can get it on there and start twisting it. Because they are not making it easy. It's not easy to do this. I should have got clamps and brought some clamps in here to do this. Let's see if I can get it to... There! I got it. I got it in there. That's the first one. Let's see if I can get the next one in. We're going to put that through there. And pop this nut underneath. And then let's see if I can maybe it's upside down. I think it's upside down. I am not doing well because I'm half blind, everybody. But I think I got it. There. Got that first part done. It's done. So this is me putting this cup rotisserie together. This, and there go the cats, being angry little monsters that they are. And I'm missing one of these. Oh, look, they had a wrench. But I just wasn't seeing it. I'm half blind, you guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that I had to put it together myself, because, you know, if I was going to do that, I would have just made one. But you know how it goes. Everybody knows how that goes. Never goes the way you think it's going to go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this over that screw. And see if I can't, well, I must be bored. I'm showing you guys. I hope you guys aren't being bored by this. The idea here is just to get this stuff together. And yep, I missed this part. I'm gonna go ahead and put this, not that, this, because it has a washer. And if somebody knows why I need washers, that would be great, because I don't feel like I need this washer here. I gotta get that over the top. And then I'm gonna drop one of these down on it and try and screw it on. because it's real tiny. There it goes. And I don't have a washer for the middle one, so it's not getting a washer. Because I think the cats found it and played with it while I was getting groceries. So speaking of groceries, how many of you are having trouble finding stuff? I have a suggestion. Just something that some people in my hometown here, Tehachapi, put together. They have created a group. Uh-oh. Where did I lose? I think that's it. No. Where the long one goes. This may be it. But they put together a group here in town on Facebook specifically to help people find groceries that they don't have. For the elderly, for anybody in town. And they're doing deliveries. They started that at the beginning of the week. So, you know, there might be someone in your town that's doing that. And if not, you know, it would be a good idea to try and start something like that. So, here we go. Look, I made it. You guys, I got it. There we go. So far, so good. Now, the next part is this part that needs to be attached on here, right here. So, this is the screw that goes in the middle, which of course, you know, because because the screw isn't as long as this thing, it's a little tough. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm thinking, wondering if I have something I can use to pinch that with. Oh, look. Hey, maybe none of these will work. I don't know. They're long. They're too long. Darn. I have another option. Maybe I am dexterous enough to do it this way with two spatulas. Let's see if I can squeeze them between this and then send it in there. Let's hope. I don't know that that's gonna work. Let me see what I got over here, you guys. See if I got something that like will act like tweezers. I used to have a lot of tools for jewelry, but my dear daughter has taken them all. And I'm touching my face. Don't touch my face. Smack, smack. Remember, wash your hands. Wash your hands. Let's see if we can get this thing going. So I am trying to figure out how to magically get this up in there when it's so narrow I cannot put my fingers in it. I'm having a heck of a time trying to figure out how to stick that in there without oops, knock something down. I'm looking in here. You guys have any ideas? Oh, you know, I wonder if I have you know what would work? is a screwdriver with a magnet on it. That would do it. But I have to go dig that out. So I will dig that out later. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, I picked this up. Today. And this has a bunch of different, just a bunch of different paper in it. And I'm thinking that I can probably take this and decoupage it on something and turn it into something, which I may have the stuff to do that somewhere around here. But let's go ahead and let's pick one after I open it, because it's got stickies on here, like massive amounts. They don't like you to look at it. Open it and look at it. I think that's so that you don't, you know, steal off with a page of it. Here we go. All right, let's open this and check this out. So, lots of really cool paper in here that I can use for a project. And let me see if I have something right now I could use. Where did they go? I do have a box that would work fairly well. And guess what else I have? Mod Podge. So one of these boxes would work well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, take the price tag off the bottom. I can't remember when I got this box. I think I got it a year ago, everybody. And I've had it, just had it. So the idea here was that I was going to Mod Podge this with one of these papers here. So there's lots of stuff in here. We've got that fake leather look, the books, that's too big. These are patterns, letters, maps. This looks like it would be cut in quarters. This is pretty cool. Then we have that. I'm thinking in terms of what I have design-wise that I could use. And then there's paper, print, cameras, just all kinds of different stuff on here. I love this, but I think I want to do that on something bigger. So, going back from the bottom, let's do, I think I'll do this. I'll take these out, and they have a little bit of a perforation, so hopefully I can perforate it. Use that perforation. Well, and what I'm going to do with this little project here, and remember this is just for you VIPers, I'm going to cover this box. I was going to do something else, but I can't find them. You know, I should use my extra time here to make it easier to find stuff. We're going to go. I think I want to do this right here. I'll Mod Podge that on there, and probably take this other piece. I'm not going to do the bottom. Take this other piece and maybe do the other side and see about getting that part done. So, first off, let's go ahead and cut it out so it fits. And I'm just going to use the box right here to kind of keep the edge. I'm going just a little over the edge because I want it to go around just a little bit. Same with the bottom. Not trying to be perfect with it. Okay, here we go. We're on a roll. Let's see how this goes. And you guys, just so you know, this is me just off the cuff. Yes, off the cuff doing something. Where did I put my brushes? They're in the other room. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Because, of course... Oh, wait. Paint. There they are. You guys? All my paintbrushes. Right here. So, let's take some... and wipe it on the back, because this is how I do it. You don't necessarily have to do it that way. I don't have my big brush anymore. I would use that. So I'm kind of stuck using my little brushes. How many of you have ever done, you know, what kind of projects have you done with Mod Podge? Have you done decoupage? And yes, I do wish I had my bigger foam brushes, but the cats got into it. If you've done any kind of decoupage, let me know down below. Oops, don't want to stick it on that. The whole idea here is I'm just trying to get it so that I have an adhesive on the paper, and then I'm going to put it on there. Just to get it on there. And I know that there's not a whole lot of people watching in the VIP group right now. But if you're out there and you're just lurking and just hanging out watching me do this, just let me know so I know somebody's enjoying this. A couple of things about coronavirus. I know, you know, it's like nobody wants to hear about it anymore. Least of all me. But when these people are telling you, you know, don't believe a bunch of conspiracy theories about what's going on. Just Follow the public health people. They know what they're talking about. Okay, here we go. There we go. Smooth it from the inside to the outside. Just smoothing it right in there. I may not finish this box, you guys, because this is going to take a while to do. I just wanted to show you guys one side. I'm working my way from the inside to the outside to get rid of any bubbles. And you'll notice that the paper kind of curls. So part of that is because the paper has a tendency to be a little bit, you know, part of it gets a little more damp than the other part. That's what will happen. So right now it's acting as an adhesive. I'm just trying to get it to roll over the edge a little bit here. Okay. Now, that I've got it pretty flat, I'm going to start putting Mod Podge over the top. I'm going to see that some of this is still popping up right here, so I'm going to go ahead and slide some more adhesive of this stuff underneath so that it will adhere to the box. Just like that. This stuff will dry clear. It does do that. It dries clear. Cats are fighting. And just a little more, and we about have it done. Here comes Lewis Kitty, you guys. that's just to keep it down. Because this is a cardboard box, I'm trying not to put a huge amount of Mod Podge on here because I don't want to soak the board. There we go. So that's going to dry, and then I'll turn it. I'll do the other side and all that kind of stuff over the next day, and then it will be left to cure. And then I'm going to do some more stuff to it. But this is the beginning of another project. So with that said, you guys, I hope you had fun watching, seeing me put together the cup turner, which I need to find a something that will hold that up in there to put it up. And I may even see if I can find a way to magnetize this so that it will do that. And then of course we started this box, which I will continue later on tonight, probably not live, but after it's done, I'll show you in another video when it's done. So good night. I'm going to go to the main page next, probably eat something first, and do another live with another project that I'm going to finish. So